Hi Gemini, welcome to your twin flame reading. So I already pulled out some romance angel cards and I want to just get started on these energies. Just keep in mind, if you don't feel like you're on a twin flame journey, then these messages might not resonate with you. So the first card I have here is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You deserve love. You are lovable. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy and make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I clarified these cards to get a little deeper into the messages here that you need to hear. And I got the 7 of Cups clarifying stay optimistic about your love life, with the High Priestess and the 9 of Swords. So there's a need for you to be more mindful of your thoughts concerning this connection. I feel like you have these powers to manifest anything that you want into your life, good or bad. And you need to focus on the good here, because it looks like you're focusing on too many things and there's anxiety here. There is some self-doubt, and you're going to manifest that into your life and into your love life and into this connection. So there's a need for you to clear your thoughts, focus on what you really want so that it comes to you. I feel like you are confusing the energy, so it's kind of slowing down the union between you and your twin flame right now because you're not really sure what you want. There's a need for you to tap into your intuition. Focus on what makes you feel good. Focus on what you really desire in this connection. The next card I have, you deserve love, you are lovable. So what this is telling me is that you are the King of Swords here. I have it clarified by the King of Swords. You need to, you don't need to do anything, but this is just telling me that you are very capable. Excuse me. You are completely capable and in your power, and you are enough here. You are worth this connection. You may feel like this is something that you never thought you would come across in your life, and you're kind of questioning it, like, is this something I even deserve? You do. Okay, because you're the King of Swords. You're in your power right now. You're on top of your game. You're the king. If you have any anxieties or thoughts around not deserving this type of connection, you need to get that out of your head right now, because you definitely deserve it. I have passion here. So that's clarified by the Page of Wands. I really feel like your twin has ignited some sort of new passion within you. It looks like this is a new connection. There's some excitement here. There's this new type of sexual energy that I'm feeling. It's just very exciting, new, passionate beginning. And there's a need for you to express those passions to your twin with the Make the Effort card here. I have the King of Cups. So there's a need for you to really embrace any emotions that you're feeling right now, because it's okay to feel them, and be honest with how you feel. I'm getting the feeling that you may have trouble expressing your emotions, but it looks like you've been working on balancing your emotions and your logic, your head and your heart. It looks like you have a better grip on that. So I do have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. This could be both you, or this could be the other person as well. But right now I'm feeling like I'm focusing on you. On the bottom, I have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, and it is safe for you to love. I just saw after that. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So I am feeling like you have these exciting new feelings for your twin. It looks like you're almost overwhelmed by, you know, this connection because it's so intense. But there's no rush here. It looks like, you know, you just need to release any lingering negative thoughts. And you have the power to do that with this High Priestess energy. Tell me more about this. Stay optimistic about your love life for Gemini. Okay, well, that's too many cards, but I just saw the Lovers tried to pop out. So there's a part of you, of course, that knows that this is, ooh, divine. This is a divine connection. This is something that has come into your life unexpectedly. And it's intense. It's not like anything you've ever experienced before. You don't want to manifest issues into your life. So there's a need for you to focus and be mindful of your thinking here. I have, out of all those cards that popped out, this was the only one that flipped over. So I'm going to take it. The Magician. Again, speaking about manifesting the love you want and the relationship you want. When the High Priestess and the Magician are here together, this just tells me how powerful you are, how powerful of a manifester you are. So you are a very intuitive person with very strong powers in the law of attraction. So it's time for you to discipline your thoughts a little bit more and release any confusion or illusions or anxiety so that you can clearly be that amazing, magical manifester that you naturally are. Because I feel like you've manifested this connection into your life. Maybe you didn't even realize it, but this is a beautiful connection. You might have some telepathic communication with your twin with this High Priestess card. I feel like you guys have this energy of just being able to feel each other. Maybe it scares you. Maybe you have doubts. There's something that's standing in your way that's, you're kind of making up excuses on why this can't work, or, you know, you're thinking of reasons why it will fail. But there's a need for you to let that go. Tell me about this. You deserve love. It's too many cards. Just one, please. Okay. I have the 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. So, sorry, I'm just feeling these energies for a minute. Give me a sec. You could have been dealing with an earth sign that you left behind, an ex that made you feel unlovable. Someone that didn't give you the attention that you wanted. Tell me about this 8 of Pentacles. I think that you might be getting impatient in this connection. It's possible that you're afraid to put in the work here, or it's just not happening quick enough for you. So I have the Hierophant here. With the High Priestess and the Hierophant here, this is telling me that this is a very spiritual connection. It obviously has to be because it's a twin flame connection. You can't be in a twin flame journey if you're not spiritual. But these are the divine counterparts of each other. So I feel like you guys connect on a very spiritual level. And it might be that in the past, when you would connect with anyone else, it was only on a purely physical level. And you felt like, you know, you guys could talk, like you could talk to your exes or whatever, but it never got that deep. There wasn't this deep intellectual type of conversation with this Page of Swords. I feel like you moved away from shallow type of relationships that didn't fulfill you. Because if you're a King of Swords, you can't really have a conversation with a Page of Swords. You're not going to be on the same page. But if you are the Hierophant and your partner is the High Priestess, or the other way around, you guys are on the same level. There's this telepathy between you guys. Something that you were never able to accomplish with anyone else in your past, from any other relationships. You felt like your exes were always oh, I can't talk. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Mercury's going retrograde and I like can't speak, so just like bear with me. I'm trying. I'm really trying. It's probably going to happen a couple more times. So with your exes, you kind of felt like you would put in the work here and it just wouldn't get past a certain level. It's like, yeah, we're attracted to each other physically, but, you know, it doesn't go any deeper than that, no matter how hard you tried. So you always ended up leaving those relationships kind of like unfulfilled and feeling like, can anyone actually love me? Because I'm so complex and I feel like my mind goes so deep and nobody can reach that level. Well, I feel like this is the opportunity. This is the love opportunity that you have to connect with someone on that level that you've been striving for. Tell me about this passion. I feel like you're almost skeptical about this connection because it's like there has to be something wrong here. You're like looking for problems almost because you feel like it's too good to be true. Tell me about this Page of Wands. I have the Wheel of Fortune. On the bottom, I have the 10 of Cups. So this is emotional fulfillment. With this Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you guys are entering a period of starting something really beautiful together. There's going to be this period of, it almost feels like a honeymoon period because it's new, but it's very exciting. And this is a new chapter beginning on this journey, a passionate new chapter. Maybe during the month of October, you guys will be together physically or something. I do feel like you guys are going to connect this month, if you haven't already. Tell me about the make the effort with the King of Cups. Okay, so when I see the Seven of Wands and the Moon, it really makes me feel like you're hiding the way you feel from this person. You have a hard time opening up with your feelings. There's a need for you to step into the King of Cups energy. And I know that you're a Gemini, so you are the King of Swords. Normally, you're very logical, you're not so emotional, and you don't like to talk about feelings. But that is kind of blocking you from connecting on a deeper level here. It's like anytime your feelings come up, you just try to fight them off. There's also going to be 2 full moons this month. There was one on the 1st. There's going to be one on the 31st. So it's a very intense time astrologically as well. You may be feeling a lot of emotions. But there's a need for you to be okay with being vulnerable and take off your mask and show your twin who you really are. Clarify, this could be the one here. I have the Queen of Cups. So you see this twin as someone that's very empathic, nurturing. You guys really connect on a deep spiritual level with this card. I feel like you guys can feel each other's energy. I have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So having these 2 power couples here come out, that's kind of rare to happen in the beginning of a reading here. So I feel like you guys have the potential to have this amazing spiritual divine connection as well as an amazing emotional divine connection here. If you guys are willing to surrender to your feelings. I feel like you guys have this intense pull to each other, and I just feel like you're aware, and I think they are aware, that this is a divinely guided connection. This is something that was destined. So the only thing holding it back is minor resistance here with either thinking negatively or just not speaking your truth 100%. I want to pull a oracle card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. Can you please give me some messages for Gemini? Concerning their twin flame connection. Messages for Gemini. So I'm also feeling like it doesn't matter what gender you are, but since the King of Cups was under Make the Effort, and you feel like the Queen of Cups is your counterpart, it looks like they're already in this type of energy. They balance their emotions, they understand, and they're here. There's a need for you to get to this level so that you guys can come together. Don't be afraid Don't be afraid of being vulnerable and expressing your emotions and being open. Because no matter what, I feel like this person here, your counterpart, is going to accept you with open arms. I just feel like they understand you. You guys share the same, you know, you share the same parts of your soul. You guys are mirrors of each other. There's many similarities I'm seeing here. I have inner peace. There's too many cards. I have pleasure and adventures. On the bottom, I have wisdom. Can you please clarify this inner peace? Tell me what's going on with this inner peace card. I have the sun, clarifying inner peace. Okay, what about adventures? I have the Three of Wands that just flew out. So this could be about travel, planning, daydreaming about the future. Tell me about pleasure. Too many cards. Wow. I have the World and the Empress. Okay. So what I'm feeling here is your twin flame really brings you this sense of tranquility within you. It's like they know the right things to say to make you feel good about yourself. They calm you down. And honestly, I just feel like they make your heart and your ego happy. It's like they make your soul and your ego happy at the same time. I'm going to read this card. Inner peace is your birthright. Tranquility occurs when you realize that your life is unfolding according to divine planning. Serenity isn't something you have to work for or search for. It already exists within you. To find this inner peace, simplify your life, spend time in nature, and listen to the message of your soul. True peace transcends fear and connects you immediately to the Creator. Breathe deeply, fully, knowing that all is well. So I really feel like this person brings this peace over you that makes you more optimistic about your life and this connection. There's something about this person that uplifts you and raises your vibration up. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. That's the ultimate fulfillment of happiness. It's a beautiful card. And to have that in a connection with inner peace it's like, that's like the best feeling that you could ever have. Okay, adventures. Something exciting is around the corner. You are entering a new frontier filled with expansive energy. Begin to look at your world in new and different ways. Something that you thought was mundane, or someone whom you may have overlooked, will open the new door to new opportunities and a bigger and bolder way of thinking. Be willing to see the world in a new way around you. Don't be lulled into complacency. This card appears when you're ready to move your blinders and take action so that life doesn't become stagnant and lackluster. It can also signify incredible spiritual attunement and spiritual voyages. So yeah, I really feel like there's this beautiful voyage that you are about to go on together. I really feel like this person inspired you to dig into the depths of your spiritual alignment and see the world in a different way. So this connection really woke you guys both up to your spiritual power. And I really feel like this inner peace, I don't know, you guys just understand each other on a deeper spiritual level. It's like you can explore the depths of your mind without judgment and without fear. This is an exciting new time of expansion here. Spiritual expansion, expansion on this connection, and personal expansion. This could be literal or, you know, internal. But I feel like it could be both. There's a lot of beautiful energy surrounding this. It's very exciting energy. It looks like this is the beginning of something really beautiful. There's a lot of positive energy surrounding this connection. I really feel like you guys lift each other up. With this pleasures card, I have the World and the Empress. So this is the Divine Feminine card, okay? It seems to me that you guys have this intense connection that brings this immense pleasure here. And I feel like it's unlike anything you've ever experienced. It's so fulfilling. It's like you never even thought it was possible. There's such potential here for this amazingly beautiful fulfillment. I feel like you have this inner peace. You have this outer excitement as well. You're exploring and trying new things. And I feel like you guys really enjoy each other with this pleasures card. And it's right near the passion card. There's a lot of passion and pleasure in this connection. And it's so fulfilling and sexy and beautiful. I have the Two of Wands here. I feel like this is something that you've always wondered if it existed. It's like I think you've searched for it before, but you've never found it until you met this person. This is, yeah, the ultimate divine feminine energy here. And so is the World. She is in her power here. This is really beautiful. I love these energies here. The World is success beyond anything else. It is the last card in the whole deck. It's complete fulfillment. Pleasure. Savor your life, each and every part of it. Take pleasure in slowing down and experiencing each of your senses. Taste your food with full gusto. Inhale the scents of the world around you. Enjoy the colors and textures of your life. This is a truly stop and smell the roses card. Embrace your sensuality. Let pleasure be your password into every intimate part of your life. Allow your life to be less about being productive and more about enjoying each moment with virtue. A radiant energy will flow through you in all directions of your life. So I really am feeling that this connection has ignited a new type of passion within you that you've never experienced before. This is something truly divine. I want to know more about what's going on here. Can you tell me more about this connection? What are the plans coming together this month? Tell me what's going on. Okay. It looks like something needs to end before this can begin. And it's going to happen soon. There needs to be some sort of ending here. That's like a last final chapter of closing out some karma so that this new beginning can start. So it's either on your end or your counterpart's end, where there are just some loose ends that need to be severed. I have the star at the bottom. So this is telling me that there is a lot of hope here. I think that somebody is healing and preparing for union. I don't feel like it's too far off. There are a lot of feelings here. But yeah, something just needs to end. I'm going to clarify. Tell me about this Ten of Swords. I have the Five of Swords. So it could be the ending of your negative thinking or their negative thinking, or this could be the end of some sort of karmic connection that is tied to one of you that just needs to be released here. I think that there's a little bit of control issues here. I think that there's some lack of communication between you and this person. It's not a consistent stream of communication. That needs to end, because it's not going to bring you guys together. It looks like somebody's going to walk away if the communication doesn't improve here. I have the Queen of Wands. So it could be that either you or your other counterpart needs to end something with a fire sign. This could also be the ego getting in the way a little bit. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. I have the Nine of Wands. So it's either someone needs to just heal these little last bits of themselves here. It could be this Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign, or this is just a type of person that's like very creative and passionate. But they have some walls up. They do have something they need to release here. Tell me about this Queen of Wands, please. Okay. I have the Six of Cups and the Lovers. So this Queen of Wands is your counterpart. I asked who they were, and they told me it was your soulmate twin flame. Okay, that was the clarification. I got the Six of Cups and the Lovers. So this is your person here. They have something that they need to release before they can come into you. Some healing. But I also feel like the communication between you guys is not 100% clear all the time. It's stagnant. It's leaving this person defensive. It's like they feel like they really want to be open with you all the time. But since you're not completely open with them, they feel like they have to put this wall up. And there are some of these types of like these games being played, like, I don't know. But like, so if this is your person, she doesn't need anybody. She just likes your company, okay? There's a need to end this miscommunication, and I don't know, you guys are just not communicating clearly with each other. And it's keeping someone in defensive mode. It needs to end. This person cares deeply for you. They see you as a soulmate, and they see you as their twin flame. You guys definitely have shared past lives together. You might have some karma that you need to work out between each other from past lives that you don't even know about. But that's why it's so important that you guys are completely open and honest with each other. And I'm getting the feeling that this person feels like maybe you're not in it 100%. So it keeps them a little defensive. I'm going to pull some cards to see how they feel about you. This is a very strong connection here. There's just, it's a little messy. I hope I'm making sense. It looks like there's so much beautiful energy around it, though. Tell me more about how Gemini's counterpart feels towards them, please. How is Gemini's twin flame feeling towards Gemini? I have make the effort. Express your love. And how does Gemini's person feel towards them? I have trust, unrequited love, and reconciliation. So they're like really unsure about how you feel, honestly. They feel like you don't put in enough effort here. You don't tell them how you feel, so they have no idea. And it looks like they're trying to trust the universe and trust this connection, and they are detached because they feel like you don't you don't care about them the same way with this unrequited love. There may have been, I just feel like it's not a steady stream of communication. So it leaves this person wondering what's going on. Please clarify this. Make the effort card, please. How Gemini's twin flame feels towards them in this connection. I have the Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. So this person feels like you don't put in enough effort towards this connection. They feel like you don't care enough to put in any effort for them. They feel like they've given you opportunities to take effort, and you've let them down. They're hurting a little bit here. They feel like you don't care. Tell me about express your love here. I think they're waiting on you to make effort, and then they're getting disappointed because it's not happening. But something is holding you back from fully expressing your emotions here. So this person sees you, your counterpart, they see you as wish fulfillment here, emotional happiness. They have a lot of feelings for you, and they want you to express them back. I feel like they're really hopeful here, but also at the same time, some days they feel like you don't care at all. Tell me about this trust card. I think it's really important for them that you are open with your feelings. So trust, clarified by the Fool, which is all about trusting the universe and taking a leap of faith. So your twin flame is trying to stay optimistic about this connection. They're hoping that this new beginning will come and that things will change. You know, they're not completely invested here, but they're just hopeful for this new beginning to start. It looks like they are trusting divine timing. They're really hopeful that you guys can reach this level of fulfillment. But having it on top of express your love is making me feel like that's on you. Why is this unrequited love? Oops. Okay. Oh, I have the Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles just flipped out together. So this is the type of feeling of being ghosted. This is when someone doesn't reply to you or they just disappear. It's like, I feel like maybe you've done this to them. Shh. Sorry, my kitty. It's possible that you have disappeared on this person before and left them feeling like they were left out or abandoned. They feel like they're not sure if they're enough for you because you don't tell them. So, you know, they're really not sure what's going on in your head. I feel like they know that you care about them, but at the same time, I think this person needs a lot of reassurance. They want to know. They want to feel wanted. Tell me about this reconciliation. All right, I have the Five of Cups. So I'm really getting this energy that your twin is feeling a little sad right now. They feel like you don't want them. They could be being a little bit dramatic, but you, I feel like the way that you show interest is making them upset. Something, I don't know. Or the way you don't show interest. All right, I have the Strength card. So you could be dealing with a Leo here, but this is really making me feel like this person knows their worth, okay? So they're not attached, and they're willing to walk away if they have to. They don't want to. It's going to be really hard for them. But I feel like if you don't show this person or tell this person how you really feel about them and open up and make an effort here, that's going to be their only choice. Okay, I feel like this reading was super fucking long, so I'm going to end it here. If this resonated, please let me know, guys, in the comments. If you want a personal reading, I'm going to leave my information down below. And these are free readings, but I do accept donations, you know, to keep this channel going so I can keep doing these readings for you guys. That would be really appreciated. I take Venmo and PayPal. I'll leave that in the description box as well. And I guess that's it. All right. I love you guys. Good luck.